The Big Knife deserves to be seen and certainly deserves to be produced. It hasn't been on Broadway since 1949. The movie was not as good as it might have been. And I think it's great that we're doing it. I think it's really, really great.
On a personal level, for a lot of people, I think it's about the cost of a secret and how corrosive it can be to try to just live beyond something and not actually deal with it and go through it.
It's a success story. It's a success story gone wrong. It resonates in many ways from people who are struggling to get started in something to the people who are already at the top of their game. It's terrifying when it goes wrong. I mean, because you think you've got something and it takes it away. You know?
I think the play, you know, it shows an artist. It shows someone who really truly believes in their ideals and is struggling for that, is struggling to hold on to what they know is true, but yet being pulled by all of these other entities, and that's really hard. It's hard to stay true to yourself in this crazy world, and I think Odets is really good at showing you that.
I think the classics are the foundation for everything, and they're classics for a reason. You know, they need to be done, and they still are pertinent and timely, and they can always apply to present circumstances.
I do think that it's also important to honor the kind of language and the ideals that we've all moved through and the different forms this has all taken, because as we know, history continues to repeat itself and we can hopefully learn from those other things. But I also think that those legends and titans of the theater from decades ago are still continuing to influence writers today.
But I've done a bunch of shows for the Roundabout, and I'm very proud of them to be a part of the Roundabout family, because they're very adventurous in what they're willing to do.
There is a generosity of spirit among all the people who work at the Roundabout, and everyone feels like a community. You feel as you're here and gone. I feel like I'm returning, which is an honor.
And I think The Big Knife is an absolutely perfect example of what the Roundabout should be doing. It's fantastic. Some people love The Big Knife. Others think it's a minor work of Odets's, but it deserves to be seen.
But to be able to create a Clifford Odets play on Broadway, I mean, I don't know who else would do that. And I think the Roundabout has filled that incredible void and really dug into this treasure trove of wonderful plays that are still viable today, and I don't know who else could do it.
Well, I think one of the things I've loved about the Roundabout and admired about the Roundabout the entire time I've been aware of the Roundabout Theater is that they take risks that other Broadway houses won't take. You know, the Big Knife hasn't been done on Broadway since the 50s, I want to say, late 40s, 50s. And to bring something like that back that's so fresh and exciting, it gives new life to old playwrights or old plays, and there's nothing like the classics.